How to avoid being psychically attacked. Or black magic. Aluna Joy Yakskin. 2006. During our spiritual journey, we increase our frequency levels in stages. Our light is amplified bit by bit. Each time this happens, it creates changes in our auric field. During these cyclic spiritual accelerations, we are psychically vulnerable. Because of these changes, we become very attractive to dark entities, spiritual vampires, dark wizards, and other ones that are simply still operating out of ego. We have to remember that these ones have little or no spiritual wisdom or connection and need a power supply to survive. When we accelerate our spiritual path, one of the challenges is not becoming a food source for one of these beings. When you take a quantum leap in your spiritual path, many may feel threatened or fearful of your new light. Sometimes this causes them to act aggressive psychically. They may send out negative energy. The good news is very few are strong enough to sustain a long attack. Question: how do I know if I am being psychically attacked? Answer: first, any misuse of energy, negative thought, or action projected toward another person is a form of psychic attack or black magic. There is a wide range of attack from simply someone getting mad at you, all the way to someone actively doing negative ceremony and prayer against you. If the attacker is clever, they can attack specific areas in 3 groups. In multidimensional realities, time, space, and dimension, in the physical realities, body, mind, and spirit, and places in time, past, present, and future. If you think you are being attacked, get help. It is hard to clear oneself, because you are too close to the issue. Find someone you trust to work with. What are the psychic attack symptoms? Emotional and physical symptoms that elude diagnosis are a significant energy loss, chronic fatigue, difficulty in concentrating, fuzziness, dizziness, sleep disturbances, nightmares, depression, excessive anxiety, feeling edgy, shaky, or out of sorts, feeling fearful or guilty, sexual indifference, tummy aches, sometimes vomiting and diarrhea, ringing in the ears, headaches, electrical pulses through the head and body, and feelings like you are having a heart attack. The pain can last in the body for weeks or months after the initial attack. Stronger psychic attacks can lead to severe illness. You also might have a sense that there is something very wrong, have irrational fear, feel vulnerable or invaded, feel anger or sorrow, see your attacker as evil, have unwanted thoughts and images of your attacker creep into your mind, question or doubt your direction in life, have lack of self-confidence and self-esteem, feel that you are being watched, see shadows around you from the corner of your eye, have strange accidents, have feelings of the desire to commit suicide. If attacks go on for a long period of time and you are pushed into survival mode, you might begin to get angry, or have even rage at the attacker. You might fantasize negative feelings about the attacker and have the feeling that you want the other one to suffer. Be careful. Being attacked can push you into becoming an attacker yourself. Question: should I face or confront my attacker? Answer: a battle begun on the inner planes can only be ended on the inner planes. Any attempt to correct psychic attack or black magic with outer means, i.e., confrontation and retribution, will always fail and fuel the problem even further. You can't battle an inner problem with an outer attack. Question: why have I drawn this attack to me? Answer: being the recipient of psychic attack gives us the opportunity to see the places in ourselves in which we feel inferior, unsure, weak, unsafe, or unhealthy. Under psychic attack, we have the opportunity to raise above our limited options of ourselves, empower our spirits, heal old wounds, and take responsibility for our lives. Question: how can we be attacked? Answer: simple facts. We only open the door to attack when 1. We fear the attacker. Fear not only cuts us off from spirit and our truth, but also opens the door for anyone of dark intent to use us. 2. We think they are more powerful than us. 3. We act out of victim consciousness. 4. Have an emotional attachment to the person attacking us. 5. Have a karmic connection that needs clearing or unfinished business with the one attacking. We are as protected as we think and feel we are. Question: how can I end an attack? Answer: ending the problem is simple. No matter how well trained the attacker is on the inner planes, these steps will end the attack. 1. Letting go of fear, negative emotions, and victim mentality. If you don't know how to clear yourself from your negative emotions, get help from a professional. Fear and negative emotions are very common doorways for entities to harvest your energy. Realize that no one is more powerful than you, just for the moment, maybe more creative and clever. The Creator created us equal. Unfortunately, some people choose to use their energy in destructive ways. There is nothing we can do about someone misusing their power against us. We cannot make them stop. All we can do is react in the highest way possible within any situation. No one can psychically attack you without your conscious or unconscious permission. Simply refuse the negative projections. End acting out of victim mentality. There are no victims. No one can do anything to us without us allowing it. Do not allow yourself to get sucked into the drama. Be aware that we may be attached to being a victim, since the opposite would mean taking responsibility for our life. Being a victim gives us an excuse to blame anyone for the problems we are having. Simply. This mentality is spiritual laziness. 2. Proper disposal of negative energy. When working to clear the attacker, be careful to send the attacker directly to light so the energy can be recycled. If we don't do this, the entity could very easily attach him or herself to someone near to you. Always clear your field, and thereafter clear all your relations. Your family, friends, co-workers, pets, your business, and so on. If they can't get to you directly, they will try to work nearby. Let go of any attachment you might have to the attacker. Simply erase the attacker from your mind. This closes the door, and they will not be able to access you anymore. Bluntly. Let it go, and get a life. If you do not let go emotionally of the attacker, you keep that door open as you feed the attacker the essential energy it likes. Just thinking about the person or situation can give the attacker an open door to keep attacking. Remember, we cannot change what someone is doing to us. We can only change how we react to it. If you ask Archangel Michael to join you in while you're releasing the entity or psychic attack, or he will be more than happy to escort this one back into the light, or if he's particularly evil, he will take them to the court of universal justice. If you don't feel comfortable doing this process, there are a lot of well-trained, experienced shamans and healers that can do this for you. 3. Raise your frequency. Next and most importantly, you will need to raise your frequency so as not to attract more psychic attack to you. One way you can do this is to create a sacred space around you. I don't call this space protection for a very important reason. If you think you need protecting, then you do. Simple. Creation reacts to what you think, feel, and do. What you want to do is place yourself in sacred space that is so full of light of energy that no negative energy can come near you. You don't need help from anyone to do this. This is simple and powerful. First, call in all your guides, guardians, and angels of the light come to work with you. Ask them to help you put up a bubble of sacred light around you. Ask yourself that all energy that does not originate from you be removed from this sacred space. Also ask for all energy that you gave away, or that was taken from you, to be returned to you inside this space. Ask that this bubble stay up 24/7, 365 days a year, through all time, space, dimension, body, mind, and spirit, past, present, and future. Remember that what sacred space you create around you, you can also remove. And no one has power over you in any way. Ask Archangel Michael to guard this bubble. He likes doing that. Question: how do I deal with attack from someone who is insane or mentally disturbed? Answer: there is no way to heal insane situations with sanity and reason. Ultimately, those trying to do so will also be drawn into the sickness. It is easy to get drawn into insane situations and dramas. Our spirit wants to correct the mixed signals that insanity puts out. Once the situation is revealed as insane, it is best to close the door and ask the Creator to help the one who is unbalanced. Do not try to solve the problem. This one needs to work out his or her karma, and it is a personal journey. Follow the steps above. Question: would a change in diet or lifestyle help me with protection? Answer: yes. Clean up your diet. This is very important. Eat fresh, whole foods, get lots of rest, and most important, no drugs, legal or otherwise. Drugs mess up your aura and keep you physically unable to protect yourself. Aluna Joy Yaxkin. A star messenger, earth oracle, soul reader and sacred site junkie, was literally born awake and in the company of her guides, the star elders. Today she has evolved into an author, spiritual life coach, sacred site guide, alternative historian, ordained minister, and modern mystic. In the Inca world, Aluna is considered a kawak, pronounced kawak, a clairvoyant or seer of living energy. Aluna acts as a spiritual archaeologist using her clairvoyant and clairsentient gifts to excavate current messages from the masters of ancient, enlightened cultures to uncover what effect this has on humanity and the collective consciousness. She inspires and encourages others to recognize and accept their own authentic divinity and connection to the Creator. Aluna coined the term sacred site junkie because she is one herself. After her first trip to Tulum, Mexico, her life changed dramatically, and she was sent on an entirely different path in life. Since this time, her work has been influenced by uncountable shamanic experiences in sacred sites of Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, Peru, Bolivia, Egypt, Greece, England, Australia, and New Zealand.